This is RJ again with DizNE, and we're doing another episode of Making Your Magic. And I'm here with Josh. Josh, thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely.
Josh, big Disney fan.
Oh yeah, bread.
Riviera basketball. You played for the basketball team Riviera in Nashua, New Hampshire.
Yep.
That's my alma mater. I got a lot of love for Riviera. It's a great school, changed my life.
Absolutely.
And I get to guest lecture there every once in a while, and I really enjoy that. Josh, you're a special ed instructor. You work in that world, and pretty intense work.
Yep.
It's pretty intense work. It's super important work, working in special education, and your love for Disney started when you were before you could talk.
Yeah.
Right. Tell me a little bit about that journey, and what Disney means to you, and how it got to that, how that got to be part of your life.
I mean, just from a young age, I was pretty much brought up in a Disney household with my parents, as you know, and 3 older brothers. It was kind of, I don't want to say forced upon me, but I guess I didn't really have a choice but to love it. It kind of brought our family together. It's something that we all kind of shared interest in and shared a love in, and it just really brought our family together, especially going on trips down there. You kind of get the world away and really just spend time with each other. So it was just really important for us and really brought us together as a whole.
That's fantastic. Now, you've experienced Disney as a little kid.
Yep.
Now you're a man. You're working in an academic environment.
Yep.
You're doing incredibly important work. What are the differences between the 12-year-old Josh and the, look at that, I'm gonna get yelled at for that, the 12-year-old Josh and the 22-year-old Josh?
As a kid going, it's all fun, it's the rides and everything, and it's all the fantasy that really kind of like catches your eye. But as you grow older, it gets as a nice escape, really, from like the hard work of the real world, which it sounds like a little bit of a downer, but it's nice to get away and kind of like going down there and kind of just like taking a breath and letting go of everything else and just being happy with what's around you. It's a really nice feeling. And
that recharge helps you when you get back.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When you get back, you're ready to go, and until the next time you go, it's a way to recharge your batteries, I think, and I really use it as that. So
can I ask you, for someone who's in special education, does it make you a little bit more aware of the accommodations that Disney makes in their parks for people with special needs?
Yes, definitely, especially growing up with an autistic cousin, going down there and seeing firsthand what they do for people who experience all types of different handicaps and things like that, like the ride accommodations and allowing people to, say, jump to the front of the line if they're in a wheelchair and things like that, and making sure that people with all types of sensory disabilities, making sure that they're not getting overstimulated when they're in line so they can go to the front just to make sure that everything goes smoothly for them. It's just amazing what they do.
And you got to see that firsthand.
Yep,
you got
absolutely.
to see that firsthand. And that's something that you could be there all day long and not really even notice that that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a whole service that Disney is taking care of, kind of behind the scenes.
Absolutely, behind the scenes, yeah.
Yeah. And even the I had a couple of situations where I got to see even the medical attention that they have, and
Mm-hmm.
they have their own fire department. They actually control the
Yeah.
fire department and the emergency services. So it really is amazing,
Yeah.
the scope of what they have to consider, because when you do go to Disney, I think that the expectations are through the roof. People spend a lot of money. It's and you expect them to go, places that most places wouldn't even consider, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the reputation that they've kind of built upon, and they really take it on well, and they go to the next level with everything, and they do a fantastic job with that. And even the people that come in with the highest standards, I think they leave with complete and utter excitement, and they're just blown away by what they're able to do down there. It's amazing.
I asked your brothers, I'm gonna ask you. You're taking someone down who's never been before. You have one park, you're over 21.
Mm-hmm.
You have one park, 2 rides, 1 restaurant. Go.
1 park, 2 rides, 1 restaurant.
And then you get beamed back.
Oh man, that's a tough one. I'm probably going to. I'm partial to say Animal Kingdom because that's my place to go.
Yeah.
2 rides that I'm going on. I'm probably going on Everest because that's just one of my favorites, and a new favorite is Avatar. I can't remember the name of it. It's
Flight of Passage,
Flight of
right?
Passage. That's one of. I've only been on it once, and the experience of that ride is just absolutely phenomenal. It's a next level experience that I didn't expect, and getting off that ride, it's just like it's mind boggling. It's
the queue, walking through,
Oh,
getting onto the ride. I mean, it was so amazing.
Yeah.
I was, you know, you can look and say, you know, they didn't have to do it. They didn't have. I mean, there's so much detail in that ride, and unlike Star Tours,
mm-hmm.
I have a little vertigo. I get on Star Tours, you know, I get on Star Tours.
Yeah.
You know, I could go on Flight of Passage,
Yep.
which has much bigger dips and
Yep.
climbs and twists and turns, but I didn't get that same, you know, I can't eat till you know, for 7-hour thing
Yeah.
that I get when I get off of Star Tours.
It's almost a little bit of like an out of body experience. Like when you get off, you kind of have to like come back down and realize like where I actually am for a minute, because it's amazing what they do.
The way they lock you in,
Mm-hmm.
that and then the
Oh yeah, the breathing, yeah,
of the
it's
banshee,
unreal.
oh my God, that's fantastic.
They bring you somewhere else for sure.
I like the way you think.
Yeah.
The safari, you gonna leave the safari out? You only had 2, right? You had
Only had 2,
something
but
had to be.
The safari is one of those things that you got to catch it at the right time.
Yeah.
If you're not there early enough, you might not be able to see anything. So, but if you're there at the right time, the safari is just an absolutely unreal experience that it goes unmatched.
Yeah,
So.
it really is. It's something. Now you get to take them to lunch.
All right, in the park or anywhere else?
Anywhere else, anywhere you want to go before you get beat up, and you go back to the park. And it's going to be open late. This is you know, the pandemic's over. We're done distancing. We're all going to be crowded in like sardines the way it used to be.
I'm a little impartial to say I like to eat in China inside Epcot, because I'm a big fan of just like Chinese food as a whole, but the quality of the food that they have there is it's just amazing to get to me. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. It just tastes a lot better than any other Chinese food that I've ever had. I don't know if it's because it's authentic or even if it's not authentic, but something about it, it hits the right spot for me for sure.
That's fantastic. Josh, for all you do, thank you so much. I mean, I can't imagine some of the thank yous you get from family members, a mom or a dad who you're going that extra mile with their child. I know with my own children, anybody who's ever been an influence in their life, I feel a great debt to. You know, to be doing that in special education is fantastic. And you had this pegged a while ago, huh? This was something that you were going to do. You were going to do this, and you're a special guy. You're a special guy, and from an absolutely fantastic family.
Yeah. All right.
I just
All right.
they're going to see this. You know?
I hope so.
I just I want to remind folks, if you want to tell your story, I would love to be able to get in contact with you, and we could do this remotely. We could, you know, I could try to find a way to do this. But this channel is really about sharing the experiences, what you bring to Disney, what Disney brings to you, and and what makes us special. That's really our only agenda. And again, thank you so much for any time that you gave this. If you could give it a subscribe or a like or something like that, that would be fantastic. It allows other people to see these stories, and I just think that this is the good stuff. Like I say all the time, inside and outside of this little studio that we stole from my wife's sewing room. Be you. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.